Hey guys, this is Bill. I'm a Chinese living in a major Chinese city that is considered to be one of the most risky city in China to be infected by the COVID-19 coronavirus. And as a regular Chinese guy, I see a lot of confusion online about how it really affected the life of the ordinary people in China and how people are fighting it, and how people are dealing with it, and how people are taking proper precautions in China. So today I would like to just clear out this confusion and present you guys with a clear picture of what really happened and what's really happening in China. So right now I'm walking near a shopping mall, and you see there's an entrance to the mall, and when people want to get into the mall, people have to line up to get temperature check and present a proper document to prove that they do not have the probability to spread coronavirus. This is just a commonplace procedure that happens all across China. Nothing really special. When you want to go into a public venue that is crowded, you have to take proper precautions like wearing a mask and get sanitized, and you have to present the staff that is checking people on the door with proper identification and permits. A month ago, when the coronavirus was rapidly spreading across China, almost all the stores are closed. All the stores that is reopened right now were all closed for almost a month, because we know how serious this is, and the local governments all across China just took extremely draconian measures to contain the virus, and it worked. So basically the only business that were still running were those fast food franchises like McDonald's, Burger King, and Kentucky Fried Chicken. And shout out to them. I think that was really risky to still open your business among the most critical stage of the coronavirus. But luckily, I don't think there's not any infection that really happened when they ran their business while other business were closed. So all the small business, all the private sector business closed for almost a month. And obviously the ordinary people in China suffer a lot from it. You cannot go out to work during that month. You are just staying at your home, waiting, praying to go out to work and get paid. Having no income. There was a really predicament for most of the lower and middle class families in China, and I think we are still coping with this adverse situation. Although many stores have reopened their business, they're not getting the customers they used to get before the coronavirus. Still, a lot of people are not willing to go to public places to do consumption. So private sectors are still suffering. A lot of people, though, went back to work, they are still suffering from the wage cut and all those subsequent repercussions of the coronavirus. There's a big TV screen on this shopping mall, and the content that's being displayed on the TV screen is about how to wear your mask in a proper way and how to wash your hands in a proper way. Basically, all the public venues display this type of warnings and notices that are helping people to get more knowledge about how to cope with the COVID-19 and how to take precautions in a scientific way. That's what we are witnessing in our daily life. I'm not an expert to educate people on how to behave under this crisis, but after witnessing the trajectory of COVID-19 in China, the experience I get is that don't panic, but be prepared and just take extreme precautions that are available in your country. And now I'm going to a supermarket, and a lot of people are wondering, can people get food, or can people access a supermarket with enough sufficient supplies? So basically we do have enough supplies, and I'm going to show you. But we do have a dilemma days ago when people were all panicking about the situation, and they all just panic buying stuff in the supermarket and whatnot. I am entering the supermarket right now, and there's notice everywhere saying that you have to wear a mask to go into the supermarket. And as you can see, actually the supermarket is not that scary. I was really dreadful of going to the supermarket because there's a lot of people, but with mitigation that is taking place in all the provinces in China, a lot of people are just putting down their vigilance, and they are going out to do the things as they used to do. All the groceries, it's all available. Like, I was really panicking, and I think there was an instinctive reaction, but not really necessary. So my experience coming out of the outbreak is that you don't have to be panic buying stuff like toilet paper, but you have to be buying medical supplies like masks and sanitizers. And I think panicking is widespread in every nation as an initial stage of the outbreak, because like people are witnessing the spike in confirmed cases and they feel like they're in danger, so they just go out and panic buy toilet paper and all the groceries. It's all God damn it. This is really dangerous. Asian, coughing. But I'm not COVID-19. Definitely not. So, and some real talk from my heart. Though the coronavirus has been effectively contained in China for the most part, as a member of a lower class family in China, I think the lives of the vast majority of Chinese people have been severely disrupted by this virus. Though we don't have to worry about the infection that much, our income has been substantially subsided or diminished because of this virus. The probability to find a job, to make money, is diminished because of this virus. Like, I'm a young millennial, and I hang out with my friends, and we're just really anxious about how to make money, because we can't go back to school, we can travel to other cities, and just generally speaking, find a job, and having a stable income is just more difficult than it was before the coronavirus. So that's what the ordinary Chinese people are experiencing, and that's what we are at right now. Financially speaking, things are not looking good for the average Chinese families. But I know that Hong Kong government and Macau government give financial aid, financial assistance to each of its citizens that are over 18, and it's quite a lot of money, 10,000 Hong Kong dollars, I think it's. But the fact is that the vast majority of Chinese families are not getting any financial aid from the government. And since we are all Chinese, Hong Kongers and mainlanders, I don't think it's fair to like just discriminate against mainlanders, because the fact is that the mainland Chinese are really not making as much money as the Hong Kongers. They basically make 8 or 9 times more money than the mainlanders in average, and they are getting the financial aid from the government, and we're not, and we're all Chinese citizens. I think that is not a fair tactic by the local government, and it's basically the authentic situation in China right now. Kudos to the government for doing a good job containing the virus, and I hope you guys have enjoyed my illustration or demonstration because I'm not really like a eloquent person, so just try my best, and I hope it gives out some useful information for the people who want to gain some knowledge about this situation. And thank you guys for watching. Bye.